do you like buffalo wings? And do you like mac and cheese? Because if you do, I got a banger for you right here. Today, I'm getting ready to show you guys just how easy it is to make. Listen, this is just a buffalo chicken mac and cheese. Now listen, I don't want to over talk it. We finna go over these ingredients, so let's get it. Now, I'm gonna start off by showing this to you right here like this. Look, simple. And don't forget, you guys can see it right there and read it. The full ingredient list will be down in the description box below. Now, I'll start off salt and pepper, right? We gotta have butter, flour, milk. Then you got your powders right here. You got garlic, onion, and this right here is that dry mustard. Now, check this out right here. You guys know about this. This is that Frank's Red Hot, you know, this is that wing sauce. This is what we're gonna be using today. You guys use your favorite. This right here is gonna be my favorite. This is my ingredient of choice right here for the hot sauce, right? Sour cream, mozzarella, cheddar, cream cheese. We got another thing of butter, panko chips, and olive oil. Hey, super simple. And again, I'm not finna over talk it. I can't wait to put this together so you guys can see just how easy it is to make. Okay, we just went over those ingredients. Now let me just show you the two key things that you gotta have, right? You gotta have macaroni, which I've already boiled these and gotten these ready. And then right here, you can see, this is my chicken. I got it in water only, no extra, no nothing. We just wanna go ahead and cook it. So we just gonna boil it and we gonna go from there. Okay, now that we're here, we might as well go ahead and just set our oven up, right? We're gonna go ahead and hit bake and we're gonna preheat it to 350 degrees. Okay, look, what you wanna do is you wanna get a pan and we wanna go ahead and melt our butter, right? So I'm gonna go ahead and drop that in there. All right. Then once your butter's melted, you just want to go ahead and start adding your flour. And remember, if you've been watching me, you know we talk about making roux and stuff like that. The key is you want to keep everything moving, right? So let me just go ahead and get this in here. Now you just want to take your whisk and just keep moving it around just like this. Right now I'm at 330 degrees, right? So I'm in between medium and a medium high. But you want to cook your flour a little bit just to get that raw flour taste out of it. Only takes about 30 to 45 seconds. After you let that cook for just a second, you want to start introducing your milk. Now, we're just gonna put a little bit in at a time, just like you see. Now, once we got this smooth, you don't see any more lumps, you just want to keep moving it. Just like this, just keep stirring it. They'll eventually just, once that happens, then what you want to do is you want to go ahead and start adding the rest of your spices inside. You know, so we almost there. Now you'll notice the longer you keep this under heat, the thicker it starts to get. So you can see the texture starting to change. I like that. Now I'm going to go ahead and add a little bit of pepper. And a couple of pinches of salt. To be honest with you, yeah, 2 pinches is just fine. You can always add salt later. You know, it's about watching our sodium, you know? So we'll just continue to stir this, make sure it's blended and mixed well. It should smell excellent to you right now. Okay, so you see this right here? Look at this texture. This is what I like right here. Just so you guys can see it. This is what you're gonna be looking for. Now we're gonna go ahead and reduce this down to a medium low. Now, what I want to do is, let me get myself a rubber, you know, a rubber spoon, right? So look, you see me, I put in that cream cheese, then the sour cream, and now I'm coming with just, look, notice, I always tell you guys, just put a little bit in at a time when you're adding whatever, right? So you saw me put in just a little bit of the cheese, that cheddar cheese, then I come back and just add a little bit more. Now I'm using my whisk. You guys can use whatever you want to use, you know, to like stir it up. But under the heat, you just want everything to just, like that's a low heat also. You just want everything to just like melt. And now I'm coming with that mozzarella. Now when you looking at this right here, tell me what you guys are thinking. Once I give this a stir, look at how this is starting to work out. Hey, under that heat, it's gonna melt just right. And that right there is a nice sauce. Now, once you got it nice and creamy like this, all your cheeses and everything has melted and blended in together, go ahead and get your buffalo sauce, hot sauce, or however you want to do it, and just go ahead and pour it in this way, just like you see. For those of you guys that love them buffalo wings, you know what I mean? Hey, this is a treat because just about everybody on the planet loves mac and cheese. So look at this. You can see the color. This right here should be working that brain of yours, you know, sending signals to your mouth to salivate. And then look at this texture right here. That's what you want. That right there is a creamy buffalo sauce, you know, cheese sauce. Now, go ahead, once your chicken is done, you want to just take 2 forks and just give it a shred. If you want to cut it up into cubes, that's up to you. Okay, done shredding the chicken. Now we're just gonna go ahead and add this. You can see it coming together now. Now you guys can cube them however you want to do it, you know, your chicken or your meat. And by now you got to be thinking like, oh, I could use anything. I could have put andouille sauces in this. You know, it's super customizable, but this is where we at right now. Now I'm gonna go ahead and get my pasta and bring that into play. I'll put in just a little bit at a time. It depends on how big your pot is or your pan, or you know what you're using. If I had a bigger pot, I would have went ahead and just dumped it all in here. But for right now, we're gonna do it just like this, just a little bit at a time. Now I want you guys to let me know down in the comment section below what you think about this right here. You can see it coming together, but we not done yet. We finna put a topping on this. We only gonna bake it in the oven for about 15 minutes. And we're gonna get ourselves a sample. And then you guys gonna make it, and then I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna read them comments, and then we gonna go from there. Now that that's done, I want you guys to take a look at this. You guys can do it any kind of way you want to do it. This right here is an 8x8. You guys can use a 9x9. If you're using this amount of macaroni, you could use butter. Look, you can take butter and grease it. Me, I got this butter flavored non-stick, you know, spray. So I'm just gonna go ahead and spray it. We'll leave it like that. Now, and as you can see, it fit in this. This is an 8x8, but probably more people probably have like a 9x9. So you can see it'll be down just a little bit more. Now let's prep our panko, get this on there and get this in the oven. All right, now I'm gonna go ahead and just add just a little bit, like maybe about a half of a tablespoon, something like that. That's it, maybe just a little bit more. That's good right there. Now, this is already up to temp, we're gonna go ahead and add our butter. Now that we have that, everything is melted and infused together, we're gonna add our panko. Now what we're gonna do is we're just gonna move this back and forth till everything is absorbed. And what we wanna do is we just wanna get like a little toasting on it, right? So we'll just move it back and forth. Okay, I don't know if you guys can see it, but when you leave it here, it kind of like, it starts to darken up a little bit. Look right over there. That's what we're talking about when we say toast the panko. This is good. Now I'm gonna go ahead and just remove it from the fire. I'm gonna get myself a spoon. We're gonna take it like this, and we're just gonna do a little sprinkle just over the top. Don't skip this step, because look, this adds a lot of flavor. Okay, look at that top right there. All right, now we're gonna go ahead and put this into our preheated oven, where we preheated to 350 degrees for 15 minutes. Let's get it. Okay, so you guys see, look, this is what it looks like after, 15 minutes, right? Look at that right there. You see how I started browning on the top? That's perfect. That right there is gonna give it a nice little crunchy texture, and it's gonna taste good too. So I'm gonna go ahead, let's just go ahead and hit it like this. You know what I mean? And we'll just get us a little bit, right? Man, it's so creamy. We'll just leave it like that. Now let me get myself a spoon and let's taste that. Okay, got some in the bowl, as you can see. Sprinkled a little parsley over the top of it. Now it's time to dig in. All right, so hey, look, enough over talking. Let me just go ahead and get me a little bit of this. Make sure I get a little chicken on here too. Cheers, y'all. Woohoo. This right here is fire. Hold on now. Right now my brain is just like running, right? Let me just say, hey, for my meat lovers, check this out. You could have went chicken and Dewey sausage, or you could have put some ham cubes in here. For me, I didn't make it this way, but I'm gonna go ahead and tell you the real truth. All of those together in this. You double this recipe, put it in a big pan. You put this out, I promise you, you'll never make this to the refrigerator. Listen, it'll be a meat lovers, buffalo, look, that spice. Make sure you use the hot sauce that you like. That kind of like makes it, you know, it tailors it. But if you ask me, go ahead and use that use that Frank's, you know, that buffalo wing sauce. That right there is truly fire. Oh yeah. Hey, so look, now I gotta hurry up, wrap this up because I'm ready to get down and, you know, put this next to this. I got a little, I don't want to split, but I got like a little custom made sandwich right behind y'all, and then we finna get down and have this along with it. Now, with that being said, listen, if you're new to my channel, let me just take this time to say, hey, thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to smash that like button and hit that subscribe, right? And you want to let everybody know out there, there's a channel out here that's simplifying these recipes and taking the mystery out of cooking. And with that being said, we finna dig in here and let's get it. Peace.